Well, good morning. I woke up this morning and I saw on my YouTube channel that we hit 20,000 views some point yesterday, which is crazy. I can't believe you crazy people would like to see me talk about race pretty much exclusively and a little bit of Star Wars as well. 20,000 times. That doesn't make any sense to me. I also saw that the average view time is about 6 minutes, which means that most of my videos are under 6 minutes. I've got a bunch that are over as well, which means people are watching them, which I have to just thank you for. So I'm glad that this message is resonating with people. I will have to say as well that the overwhelming amount of people who contact me after they see a video is extremely positive. They don't necessarily agree with everything I say, but they're happy with me saying it. And I actually was not expecting that. I was expecting a lot more pushback than I've been getting. There, of course, are, if you go on the videos and look at the comment section, there are a lot of irrational comments as well. I've been called names. I've been told that I'm stupid. I was expecting that, and that's okay. But I didn't get as much as I was expecting. So thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing, and please do share this if you find it helpful. Of course, I also do take requests. If you have an issue that you think that I should address, or maybe a video you'd like me to see, I definitely watch them. I have a little bit of a backlog right now, so I might not get to it right away, but I certainly plan to. So please keep sending those suggestions over, and we'll see what we can do. I can't promise I'll make a video on everything, but I definitely will at least take a look at it. But again, thank you for subscribing. Thank you for watching. It's a real blessing to me that this message is resonating with people, and I think it's resonating because it's biblical. It's the social justice movement is unfortunately a perversion of biblical justice, and so I think we're going to see that in today's video. Today's video is a little different. I decided to invent a little game that we could all play in honor of the 20,000 subscriber mark being hit. Not subscriber, I'm sorry, 20,000 view mark being hit. And what this game is going to be is I'm going to read you a bunch of quotes. There's going to be 6 quotes, and you're going to have to decide if the person who said the quote is a raging white supremacist racist or a loving social justice warrior Christian. And it's not going to be quite as easy as it sounds, because what I've done is I've made every one of the quotes, I've replaced, maybe I have or maybe I haven't, I've replaced the word white and black. And so you're going to get, all of these quotes are going to say that white people are either bad or good. But you're not going to know if I've replaced the word white and black unless you're really, really good at this. So we'll see how this goes. I don't know if this will be that difficult. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. And I'm not going to tell you what the combination is. There's some combination of these 6 quotes that were said by evil, bigoted white people and loving versus loving social justice warrior Christians. So you're going to have to decide how many of each and which ones they are. And so let's go ahead and get started. I'll give you some time in between to make your selection, and keep track to see how good you can do at finding out if this is a loving quote or a hateful quote. The first quote, I've got my sheet right here with all the answers. Here's the first quote. White people are impossible to live with. It has never happened anywhere in the world where these people lived peaceably with other members of the human race. Now remember, it could say black people are impossible to live with, but I've read it as white people are impossible to live with, and you've got to decide whether or not a racist bigot said this, or if this is a loving Christian. Now, this one, a little bit easier than most. Go ahead and make your decision. All right, that's all the time you get. The next quote is as follows. If a doctrine is compatible with or enhances the drive for white power, then it is the gospel of Jesus Christ. If the doctrine is against or indifferent to the essence of whiteness as expressed in white power, then it is the work of the Antichrist. That's all the time you get. Here's the third quote. Yes, This movie looks absolutely nothing like the black complementarianism we have often discussed. It should shame it. This is a Eurocentric movie, and so my comment was Eurocentric. The movie is 100% white excellence. Go ahead and decide if this is an evil bigot or a loving Christian. Here's the fourth quote. Too many white folks who don't ideologically represent the white community believe they can speak on behalf of the white community by the simple virtue of their whiteness. The people who feel this way are typically those most disconnected from the white community's collective mindset. That's a good one. All right. Fifth quote is as follows. I'm tired of seeing black evangelical leaders post pictures of praying with President Barack Obama, but not posting pictures of them praying with President Donald Trump. Evil bigot or loving Christian? Here's the final quote. When we hear any professional black support this or that social program, we sense in our guts that the policy prescriptions are rationalizations for white identity politics. He might say more X is good, but what he means is the Anglos are finished. Evil bigot or loving Christian? So that was the final quote. And remember that I've ripped these quotes out of context on purpose, and I may or may not have changed around white and black, Donald Trump, Barack Obama. I might have changed some of that stuff around to make it harder to identify. But let's see how you did. Hopefully you mark down your answers, and you can see how many of these were evil bigots who spoke them, and how many of these were, loving Christian social justice warriors. Not as easy as it sounds. At least I don't think so. Maybe you're really good at this and can identify which is which. Let me know your answers in the comments below, and then we'll play a game. Actually, what I'll probably do is I'll attach the answers to the end of this video. So I'll give you a few moments here to sort of gather your thoughts, and I'll let you know which is which. All right, you ready for the answers? Here are the answers. Every single one of those quotes was a loving social justice warrior Christian, except the very last one. The very last one was an alt-right leader, essentially. If you thought that all of those were evil bigots, I'm not going to say that you're naive or wrong or something like that, because they all are pretty bad. And I'll put, if you want the quotations and where they come from and who said them, I'd be glad to send them to you. I'm not going to put it in this video just for a few reasons. But anyway, I hope that was interesting for you. I hope it was enlightening for you, and it really goes to show just how far this movement is willing to go to accomplish their identity politics goals. Once again, thank you for subscribing. Thank you for watching, and God bless.